Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Spirit Soul Sense Information for Your Soul. I am Shareece, and I have been gathering a lot of data about dating, relationships, marriage, and I came across Anna B's YouTube channel. It's called School of Affluence, and I just thought that she had a unique, interesting way of thinking about dating and what to do in dating. So I want to go through and see what it is that I have done that she's recommending and what's worked for me.
And let's start with number one. One of the most common things that I think the female species just love doing, and that is to find excuses to call or contact or write to a man first.
Call or contact a man first. I don't know. I used to, years ago, on the dating apps, if there was a man that, I was really interested in sending a message to, I would. I don't do that anymore, actually, because I'm looking for a particular kind of man. And if he doesn't find me, he doesn't find me. I am very receptive to someone who's interesting, but I'm not like doing the first anything, I suppose. I don't mind letting I'm interested in, but like the first, not so much.
To why a man is not responding or taking contact with them first, or why they should take charge instead and do it themselves. A common one that I know that is so common, and I'm sure some of you are guilty to this one. You're in the initial stages of dating and you've been on a date with a man for the first time, and then after the date you message him first to thank him for the date.
After just one date, police say she started sending this man thousands of messages, sometimes as many as 500.
Okay, so I've definitely been guilty of this. I don't agree that it's so terrible to say you're happy that the date went well, but I would only do that if there's a confirmed second date. If there's no confirmed second date, then you need to wait for him to message you to then say, I was so happy to see you. I'm looking forward to like another time we can get together. Like do that, or else, you're just like too, men, they need to be able to pursue you. If not, then they're not that interested.
First. Number two, and this is going to offend or maybe even make some of you very upset. You go on a date with him, and this is actually, doesn't matter if you're in the initial stages of dating or if you're even married to the man. A woman pulling out her wallet to offer to pay or to pretend she's offering to pay. It doesn't matter if you want to pay or you don't want to pay. You are never to pull out your wallet in front of a man.
If you are interested in a masculine man, don't try to pay. I've learned from experience, it doesn't go well. And I think it's also important to be able to let yourself be taken care of for a woman, and that's the kind of relationship you're looking for. Don't try to pay. I would agree. The times I've tried to pay, it just doesn't flow. It doesn't end well. There was a time I went Dutch with a guy, but I did it on purpose because I knew I was never seeing him again. And I insisted, and he's like, oh, women usually don't want to. Yeah. Never saw me again.
Because number three, big mistake, ladies, to look available. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, there is this kind of aura about some women, well, a lot of women actually, where you just know that she's single and she's looking. But I'm talking about, let's say you're sitting in a restaurant, a woman who is hunting. You see it on her because she will be looking around a lot. She will literally be sitting.
You see what she's talking about? I would call an abundance mindset, or what she's saying. The woman who's hunting has a scarcity mindset. She's like, I have to find, I have to find, I have to find. And so she has this air of desperation about her that's really not appealing. If you have an abundance mindset, then you know what is for you is going to come to you. You're going to attract it naturally. You just have to make yourself available and open to it. So don't be desperate. Thirsty, right? That's the don't be thirsty. Don't be like, I have to. Like that urgency, people who want to take advantage of you would be able to feel that sort of energy. So get to a place where you're really, really comfortable being by yourself and you're open to the possibilities. Otherwise, you're going to attract what you are, someone else who is desperate.
Number 4, a lot of high quality men, believe it or not, can be quite put off when a woman is a bit too glamorous.
Well, this is not a problem I have. Like, not at all. 2020 has been my year of like style and fashion, but I'm not one of those women who likes designer things. I like nice things, but you can have nice things that don't cost $2,000. So I'm a bit of a minimalist. I also don't like going shopping unless it's grocery shopping because I love food and cooking. But I am not, you won't find me in a mall as a pastime. You will find me online shopping for the best deal. Yeah, I don't have the problem of being too glamorous. And I'm definitely not high maintenance. I'm very affordable.
Brutal dating mistake. A lady only dating one man at a time. Now, apologies to all of you very conservative ladies watching my channel and some who could not do it for maybe cultural reasons, but this dating strategy is extremely effective in today's harsh dating climate.
How many kids do you want to have?
2.
She realized it's so
dating climate with the strong availability of women and men because of online dating, you really have to step up a notch because it's not getting easier to meet your mate, even though
I understand what she's saying about dating more than one person at a time. I guess, listen, I didn't grow up in the continental US, and so I'm really not used to the way that people date in like the Western world. I just don't like much people. Imagine there were 2 or 3 guys I really liked at one time and I was going on dates with them. First of all, I don't have the energy for that because each of them are going to want to see me like once a week, right? I have the energy for one person once a week. And then when we get to the point where it's 2 or 3, how do you maintain 3 different men that you're seeing 2 or 3 times a week? Or is that doesn't happen until you get into a relationship? I date one guy at a time. That's never really been an issue for me. And I would just recommend that people do what works best for them. If you are like American or Westernized and like that's how you grew up and that's sort of what you expect from the men, I would say go ahead and date like multiple guys at a time until one of them says he wants to be exclusive. But I just rather have that whole conversation at the beginning, like we on the same page, this is what we're working towards, versus this so many guys. I just can't. And then you're not supposed to have sex with them when you're dating at the same time. What if I want to have sex? Then I'm a whore? I just, Next one.
A mistake is to upload bikini pictures or glamorous skimpy pictures on your online dating profile, regardless if you are on Tinder, Bumble, Match.com, or whatever site you use for online dating.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I think I have in the past done a bikini picture, but it was like from the side, but I get what she's saying. Don't look like you just want to have a good time if you're really looking for a relationship. I think Anna B is probably one of those YouTube channels that falls in the level up content. Yeah, because, she's talking about like finding a rich man. So these kind of tips I think are specific to men with a lot of money, very masculine men who are looking for a very specific thing. A very specific thing. However, if you like gender roles in your relationship, I think her channel really covers women being very feminine and men being very masculine, and what you can do to help the success of those dating, starting off, and then maintaining the relationships. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think it may help, and thank you for watching.